Welcome to Daily Timothy Time. My name is Carl Coates, and it's a privilege, pleasure, and an absolute joy to be with you once again with an open King James Bible. Today, Sunday, the 20th of July, 2025. I'm coming to you from the Chicagoland area in Illinois in the United States of America. We're at the Grace School of the Bible Family Summer Bible Conference, and what a wonderful time of fellowship. There's been some great speakers today. Started off with Dave Reed last night, and today we had the likes of Des Stradom, Russell Shepard, Matthew Coatney, and Richard Jordan. A wonderful time. You can find all those messages on or at shorewoodbiblechurch.org. Go check it out there. Anyway, folks, we're in the book of Mark today, and we're in chapter 6. I'm going to pick up from verse 30. And the apostles gathered themselves together unto Jesus and told him all things, both what they had done and what they had taught. And he said unto them, Come ye yourselves apart into a desert place, and rest a while, for there were many coming and going, and they had no leisure, so much as to eat. And they departed into a desert place by ship privately. And the people saw them departing, and many knew him, and ran afoot thither out of all cities, and outwent them, and came together unto him. And Jesus, when he came out, saw much people, and was moved with compassion toward them, because they were as sheep not having a shepherd. And he began to teach them many things. And when the day was now far spent, his disciples came unto him and said, This is a desert place, and now the time is far past. Send them away, that they may go into the country around about, and into the villages, and buy themselves bread, for they have nothing to eat. And he answered and said unto them, Give ye them to eat. And they say unto him, Shall we go and buy 200 pennyworth of bread, and give them to eat? He saith unto them, How many loaves have ye? Go and see. And when they knew, they say, 5 and 2 fishes. And he commanded them to make all sit down by companies upon the green grass. And they sat down in ranks by hundreds and by fifties. And when he had taken the 5 loaves and the 2 fishes, he looked up to heaven, and blessed, and brake the loaves, and gave them to his disciples to set before them. And the 2 fishes divided he among them all. And they did all eat, and were filled. And they took up 12 baskets full of the fragments and of the fishes. And they that did eat of the loaves were about 5,000 men. Folks, that's quite an interesting passage there. There's a lot going on there. I do want to draw your attention to the parallel passage, which is one of the parallel passages. If you go over to Matthew chapter 14. Matthew chapter 14, and if you can pick it up from verse 13 and read it on down. I want to just bring something up for you to consider and to meditate on. In Matthew chapter 14, verse 15, when you read the account there, right at the end of the verse, and it says, and buy themselves victuals. Now that phrase, buy and buy, is the Greek word that's used is, let me try to pronounce it, agoadza, or adzo, or za. I'm not Greek. I can't speak Greek. I'm not a Greek professor. But when I look it up, that's the word. And the word that's used, that Greek word translated, is also the word redeem, which brings me to the thought and reminds me of, come with me over to the book of Romans. Come with me to the book of Romans very quickly. Romans chapter 3. Oh, what a powerful passage. Romans chapter 3, verse 24. Being justified freely by his grace through the redemption that is in Christ Jesus. You know, to redeem. Christ redeemed us. He bought us out of that slave market of sin that we could not buy ourselves out of. And the price was his blood. That is something to think about today, gentle listener. Anyway, I see time's up. Please take that back to your own personal study, and you be persuaded in your own mind. It's a wonderful study. Also, wherever you are around the world, I just want to say thank you for listening. Please share this on your socials, and remember to keep your sword sharp, soldier. Until we meet again tomorrow, if the Lord tarries, grace and peace to you. Maranatha.